Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Facebook, Apple, and Amazon. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like these videos, go to my website, sign up, it's free, or click down here in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Traders, if you're looking for a new broker, check out cobatrading.com/promo/StockBookie. Best in the business. Been using these guys for years. If you're an active trader looking for a new broker, check out cobatrading.com. You won't be disappointed. All right, guys, so Facebook. We're $1.08 up, 0.61% on the day, and still chopping around in this lower range here inside this big red bar. We did have, 17 million on the day, and okay volume. It's dried up again for the most part, just like in here when we were going up. We have a little bit of selling. It starts to pick up just a little bit. Remember, I always talk about volume, especially with the spiders. Very, very important in these markets. So looking at the chart, guys, we talked about this inside bar back a couple days ago. Goes back up, retraces, pulls back, kind of chopping around, still below the 50 and the 20 MA, still above the 200 MA. So it's in a neutral stance right now. If the 20 MA starts to curl in the price, this could possibly send this one lower. We're going to see. I mean, it's getting close. If anything, when the moving averages come together and you have a lot of resistance here, including the 618 and the 750, they could gap this thing up possibly into this area or maybe that area. So right now you do have a slight bullish pattern here. I mean, it's not the best. It's overall down sideways, more bearish, but until you get above, 191, or let's see, not 181.86 or so, and confirmed, which pretty much above the MAs here, then possible higher prices. But until then, we're just chopping around sideways, and this one we're going to see what this big inside bar holds up, or if this pattern starts to play out. If it does play out to the upside, you're looking at getting above the MAs, above this green line, and you got to go up for the 750 and this upper trend line. Yeah, now you filled the gap already, so no, let's see, any gap. Oh, you might have a gap fill right. You might have a gap right there, possibly right around 185.33. So if it does get into that area, there could be some big resistance there too. If you're more on the bearish side, pretty much 167.08 again. We'll get down there. If we do, then we'll take a look at how this thing sets up. There's still a gap down here, which I like, right around the 164.05. But if the markets overall sell, the SPY, the IWM, and all that good stuff, the Qs, this will be a lot lower. I still think weekly targets, that's what I'm going to start going towards if we start pulling back. 165 would be the first one. Eventually, if the markets really give it up, we are going to go back to the 114 areas down in here. Other way, bulls, got to get back above the all-time high, shoot for the 200. And then possibly confirm, and then maybe higher. That's if the markets continue to go higher. If the overall indexes continue to go lower, everything else will follow the indexes. It's called a market trade. All right, let's look at Apple. So Apple, guys, daily chart had a nice run. Boom, boom, boom. Gotten some Apple calls, took those, sold them. Now we got a couple tails going up, but it's still above all the MAs. We always talk about that strong stance, guys. Nice retrace to the 750 retrace. On the Fibonacci from this high to this low, we follow the 250, 382, 50, 618, 750, and then the 100% retrace. So, guys, big brick wall, hats off getting above the 50 MA and the 20. But as soon as it did that, let's pull this one out a little bit. As soon as it did that, look, it got above it, and then boom, it's stalling out. So what a great push it was here, right into the 750. You have a couple tails there. It is consolidating in a bullish manner, ready to make another move up. Let's see if this thing can do it, and just keep an eye on Apple. As long as it stays above the 50 and the 20, you're doing okay. If it starts to slide, markets start to come in, this one's going to go right back down to the lows down here. So be careful with this one, 150. Let's look at the weekly. Remember, if that bullish pattern plays out, we'll probably go to the highs and then possibly higher. This could possibly still go to 190, 185, 195, 200. Let's see. Even on the weekly, though, it's okay. But I think if this thing starts to slide, as long as it stays inside this green bar and doesn't go up, then it's just consolidating. If it doesn't get above this high bar right here around 175, Then let's see if it gives us a sideways pattern, then the next leg up. Remember, we went down, we had a nice retrace. Now we're still going in a sideways bullish manner, but we're still inside these red bars, which makes it slightly bearish. Bullish stance being above the 20, the 50, and the 200. This is the weekly, though, guys. The weekly. We did have 30 million. It was up a little bit today, 0.84%. So Apple, you know, it's still doing all right. Still got back above the MAs. Let's look at the monthly real quick. Monthly, a little bit extended. I mean, I still think price target's right in here around 121 or so, or the 50 MA. See how the 50 MA is curling up now? You'll have gap fill, and then you'll have the trend. You'll probably meet somewhere down in here, maybe 120, 125, but eventually all these stocks, we need a pullback, and that's the bottom line. We're still in this channel. I mean, there's trying to make a move for it, so we got to keep an eye on that. Daily chart again, slightly bullish, but inside these red bars, you know, on the bigger time frame. So let's give this one a little more time and even see when it closes or where it closes on the weekly close. We'll do a weekend update on these as well. All right, so Amazon. Amazon, guys, right back to the all-time highs. It did, 1502, 54. Everyone's getting excited. If you look at the intraday action, every time it gets to that level, it gets a little higher, pulls back, pulls back. Today it came back. It was still up $2.42. Not bad, but pretty much just a slow bleed all day. Little pops here and there when the markets were popping, and that's about it. But again, guys, look. So see where it comes in, and it's green, bounces, green, then at the end it goes green. Look at the SPY. So green 3 times, including the end. So 2 times, including the end. So it comes in, green, 1, 2, including the end. It's a market trade, guys. See when the market was going up? Look at Amazon. Amazon was trying to go up, and then all of a sudden, as the market was just kind of doing nothing, Amazon was starting to slide. So be careful with Amazon. You know, they're still upgrading it. I'm sure they'll do buybacks, all that good stuff. A little bit stretched on the daily, even 1422. But eventually, if we can't get through the 1500 area, or if this thing continues sideways, we'll watch for consolidation. The 20 MA curling in the price, pushing it up. If this thing comes back and the market starts to sell, we will be back here at the 1264, and I still think we have this as a target at the 1086 and lower. I have this right here. I still think we're going right down in here at 970s. We're going to come somewhere in this gap, and that brings us where? November. We've talked about that. November 2017. We're going back to those lows. It's just a matter of when. So again, nice retrace on Amazon. What are you going to do? It's up 30 bucks every day, and then it just keeps going, and then next thing you know, you're at 1500. You know, that's pretty much what it does. Weekly chart getting extended. 1220 would be the target on this, and then the 1062 area. You know, we're getting a little stretched as well. Nice retrace, push back up into the all-time highs. Let's give it the next couple days like everything else and see where this thing closes. Right now, guys, Amazon's not bad. Next big level for Amazon will be around 1575, then 1600, and of course 1525, 50, and all that good stuff. But keep an eye on this one, getting a little extended on the weekly. Again, 2016, this was a $500 stock. It's at $1,500. Too far, too fast, guys, for all this stuff. So just be prepared. Just you know, watch out for these charts. They're a little bit stretched from the moving averages. Look at that. See how it gets stretched, comes back. Gets stretched, comes back. Gets stretched, comes back. Gets stretched. Let's see if it comes back. So, all right, guys. So that's it with Amazon weekly chart. Let's go back to the daily real quick. Again, nice retrace back into the highs, the old all-time highs. It needs to get up here. It needs to confirm. We do have a little topping tail. I wish volume was better, but we'll have to keep an eye on that one. But for now, guys, just tighten the stops because you don't want to wake up and we're getting plowed tomorrow. So, you know, out of the blue. So anyways, guys, thanks again for stopping by. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe as well. If you want me to look at any other stocks, any other names, just write a comment or send me an email at gmail or stockbookie@gmail.com. And we'll go from there, guys. But again, thanks again for stopping by, watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.